8 hours left. A New Year's reward. Be on the screen when the timer strikes 0 for a reward. What does that mean? Let's click on the terms apply. Robinhood end of year rewards. How do I qualify? To earn a reward, you must be a Robinhood customer as described in the eligibility section and not be subject to any of the restrictions provided in the limitations section of the following terms and conditions. How do I claim my reward? If you're eligible for this reward and you're on the countdown screen at the time of the deadline, you'll get a notification about how to claim within 1 week after the countdown ends. Keep in mind, you'll need a Robinhood crypto account to claim the reward. If you miss the notification, you can claim the reward through the Reward Center. Your reward will expire if it isn't claimed within 30 days. After you claim it, you must keep the value of the reward in your Robinhood account for at least 1 year. You can check the reward value in your account history and statements. What if I don't want the reward? If you don't want to, you don't have to accept the reward after participating in the countdown. To decline the reward, do not interact with any emails or notifications related to the reward. Your rewards will automatically expire after 30 days. Terms and conditions? Okay. Terms and conditions. Okay. Eligibility is offered to U.S. customers. Okay. The Robinhood Gold offer is offered to Robinhood Gold subscribers. Robinhood Gold subscribers means customers subscribing to Robinhood Gold at the time after the Robinhood Gold offer. Is there a separate offer for Robinhood Gold customers? Leave a comment below. I'm unsure. Let me know. Offer deadlines. Okay. Robinhood offer deadline is December 31st, 2024 at 8 p.m., 8:30 p.m. Robinhood offer deadline, okay. May extend deadlines of the offer at its discretion, of course. The Robinhood offer, Robinhood customers who are logged into the Robinhood app and on the accompanying Robinhood offer countdown screen at the time of the Robinhood offer deadline will receive a reward, the Robinhood offer reward. The Robinhood offer reward will be disclosed shortly after the Robinhood offer deadline, okay. It'll be disclosed shortly after the deadline. Basically, once it finishes, they'll tell you what the reward's going to be. Robinhood customers who are on the Robinhood offer countdown screen at the time of the Robinhood offer deadline will receive an equal portion of the total prize provided across all eligible entrants at the time of the Robinhood offer deadline, subject to the limitations and requirements of this offer. Interesting. By meeting the Robinhood offer requirements, Robinhood customers authorize a credit to their Robinhood account in accordance with this offer and in the amount of the Robinhood offer reward. The Robinhood Gold offer. Here we go. Robinhood Gold subscribers who are logged into the Robinhood app and the accompanying. 1 second. So, Robinhood Gold, if you don't have it already, you can leave a comment. I'll give you my link. You can sign up. And, if you have even $1,000, $1,500 just sitting in your cash position, just your, cash on your Robinhood account. I use it as my bank account nearly. And you just don't even really use, you keep, you're not going to spend all your money. Hopefully you don't. Hopefully, you have a correct risk tolerance to your skill level. And as long as you have a couple $1,000, if not less, that'll pay for the $5 a month on Robinhood, the gold membership cost. And it's basically free. That's why I have Robinhood Gold. It's pretty much free for me. The $5 a month, it's free. $60 a year. I get a lot more than that by just keeping my cash sitting on Robinhood Gold. Sitting in the, getting that 4.25% APY a year. But let's go on. The Robinhood Gold offer. Robinhood Gold subscribers who are logged onto the Robinhood app and on the app accompanying Robinhood Gold offer countdown screen at the time of the Robinhood Gold offer deadline will receive a reward, the Robinhood Gold offer reward. The Robinhood Gold offer reward will be disclosed shortly after. Okay, Robinhood Gold subscribers who are They're in the countdown screen, at the time of the Robinhood Gold offer deadline, will receive an equal portion of the total prize provided across all eligible entrants at the time of the Robinhood Gold. Okay, it's the same thing as the previous one. Reward, offer reward. Okay, the rewards. Robinhood offer restrictions. Robinhood Gold offer restrictions. Account requirements. Okay, customer in good standing. Let's also have a financial investing account in good standing. Okay, so your account can't be like horrible. If you just have like a destroyed account with tons of margin and issues on it, I guess you're not in good standing. They're not going to give you the reward. Limitations. Scroll through here. Taxes. Disclosures. Was this article helpful? Yeah, pretty good. Okay. And this is it. And for you wondering, look at the stock market. Look at my account. I have the majority of SPY. We had a high, which I expected. I sold a decent amount at some of the highs. And then, look at that. We're dropping. 9 to 5 to riches with stocks. Pretty simple. I'm at my 9 to 5. I'm getting paid right now. And, on VU, look at that. 538 flat. Let's go to SPY. See what that looks like on SPY. Whoo, 585. That is beautiful. That is a nice dip buy right there. Although there is more downside if we don't hold this. Look at that, just straight down from there. And look at that. Who sold the shares before this, I did in the morning. Not sold my shares, but you can see me buying here at 544, 544, 543. And then I sold at 547, 540. And then I realized today, I'm like, I don't know, there's too much weakness. Sold a decent amount of shares, 4 shares, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11. So I had 32 shares. Sold 5, 6, 7 shares. And we're at 538.01. 538 flat. We're probably going to get a bounce here because, a lot of people put like buy markers at this point. So this is going to be a hard thing to break down. But with the amount of volume going down right now, I don't know. I do kind of want to buy some 538 to 538. Let's see. Minus 2%. Let's say minus 2%, you're going to the lows. Plus 2%, plus 4%. You're about 4% now from all-time highs. 5%, 4% is a dip buy. Let's see. 559 or so. That's 5%. So we want to get closer to like a 535, 533 for the true dip buy. But right here, I mean, it's not expensive. I can tell you that, considering on SPY. I mean, it's relative. I mean, it's not cheap, not extremely cheap. It's not a huge discount, but from all-time highs, I mean, look at this: 24%, roughly 25%, 24 to 20. That's a 4% highs to lows, 4% before a 6% run here, nearly 7%, and then pull back 24% to 28, so 4% pullback, 4% all the way to highs, and right now it's also 4% all the way to highs. So we'll see. Is this going to get bought up sooner than later? But this is beautiful here that I sold about 540 right around here where I was noticing some real weakness, and this was your last chance to get out pretty much about 540, 30. And yeah, so let's view. Oh, we just got a short bounce right there. Beautiful though. I love to see it. I love when the markets, ooh, Ethereum, my goodness. I like when that's okay. I like when the market's going down. What does a Bitcoin look like? 93. No big deal. But the point is that you're seeing a weakness in the overall market, in the trends. We have a lot of strength, and now you're seeing the weakness. And the weakness will start to, create some FOMO, but also some fear. And that allows investors to get shares at a discount. But we want to get a real discount. We don't want to just, we don't want to get, sorry, a guy on the phone at the 9 to 5. Still showing some weakness. So it's going to chop up and down, and I think it's just being shorted right now. You know, whoever's doing the algorithms or owns the market, along with retail investors that are watching this, you know, they're watching the past month. They see we're down, you know, even when we were down, you know, nearly 2% in the past month. We tried to buy it up, but we got rejected off previous levels, making a slight lower low here. And what happened here, made another lower low. So if you're watching the market, you kind of saw this coming. And then here, right here, the fact that we didn't really hold this support here, 541 or so, 540, not good. But we're getting a tiny bounce here. Doesn't really mean much. Could be one of these where you get the, you know, about 1 hour or so. In the next hour, we can get another move down. There's a car parked right here. I don't know what this guy's doing. All right, I guess I'm not going to get killed. It's not some guy about to kill me. It's okay. Security job, you know. Yeah, it's only one guy in the car. It's okay. So, struggling to hold 538 here. Let's go a bit deeper on this. You know what? Let's open Webull real quick. Yeah, we have Webull here. Let's go to SPY or VU, which is a cheaper version of SPY. Start looking at this and you'll get a better idea. Okay, so where can I put this shit? Okay, so it's at 538.10, 538 by now. So let's go to the 1 day chart and where are the EMAs at? Let's change. Doesn't let you do it. Okay. Whatever, that's all right. Okay, so as you can see here, RSI pretty much hit the overbought signal on the RSI, got bought up, but it was overbought right here too on the signal at about 540. And the fact that we went even lower, it started to break. But why is the RSI showing that it's slightly overbought right here? I'm not sure, but comment below if you know what's going on with this too. Then this is considered overbought, you know, super high over here on the RSI, and then now it's overbought. But you know, the fact that it's going up, it could be, you know, there's a double top right here again, and this double top right here could be one right here. So where this becomes oversold again, as in it drops, you know, another 50 cents or 30 cents back to 538 or less, and then you know, just chop around and slowly go down. But we'll see. I mean, if you look on here on the moving averages, it's not looking too good. It's kind of just down. Switch back to Robinhood. So that 538, we went under 538 for a moment, but we're moving about 20 cents at a time. This is nothing. So when you look at the 0.56 basis points, that's, you know, 0.5, 0.10. This movement is, you know, 0.6. There's 0.6 movement here. Don't really pay attention to this. Don't look at this. Don't be frantic about anything. So that's why, same thing with the, you know, medium scale and even the month chart. So, but the larger time scales, time frames are better for swing trading and timing the market, even though you shouldn't be timing the market. But yeah, if I did want to buy here, if we did want to buy here, I did sell whatever shares I had at 542, a couple dollars above where we are now. So I would be also lowering my average. So yeah, I bought 10 shares at 540, and then I kind of unloaded those shares, or I bought 11 shares, and then 11 is 12, 13 shares right here, and then I sold 2, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8. So I can rebuy back some shares here. Not a bad idea. You got to see, are we just forming that support? I mean, this dip buy is not bad, but you do want to have more money than less money if the price is lower. You see what I'm saying? I have 18K here, and I'm willing to go into margin because I have a high risk tolerance. Even, I'm willing to take that risk that we might get that 10% drop, or we might get, within the next week. Like, I don't know what can happen. No one really knows. But it's either going to be we're either going to have a 10% drop from all-time highs around here, which, sorry to say, I mean, it seems possible because there's just a lot of green here. And I mean, more realistic looks like closer to 530. Yeah. I mean, yeah, I think this is going to be a buy for me. Typically, you do want to buy under the price where people kind of buy in. And the slope, it's still sloping down. The fact that right here, 545, and then rejected again at 543, that tells me a lot of weakness. So we could go under 538. I mean, it's still early in the day, and it's bearish. I don't think we're going to get a dead cat bounce. I think that dead cat bounce was yesterday. Excuse me. I think just popped up 20 cents right there. So it's being traded. It's basically trying to kill off all the buyers, So people buying and selling, a lot of people at 538. How many day trades do I? Ooh, just popped up to 540. Getting a short bounce here. A little bit of volume, but not much at all. I was going to check my day trades. Let's go to these 3 lines here. Investing on the top. Scroll all the way down. And I used day trade on 12/27. And today is 12/31. Tomorrow is January 2025. Today, December 31st, 2024. Getting this bounce. But just like this, how much volume do we have here? I mean, we had a 0.12%, 0.10% to plus 15. So we had a 0.30 basis points move from here to here before it couldn't handle it. And then let's go to the support. So right about here, 0.20, let's say 0.30 to 0.50. Okay, so 0.15 in the other direction. So basically gain of 0.15 and then another gain of 0.15 and then, okay. Just trying to see patterns here. So we got 0.15 all the way down here. So this is nearly 1%. If you're getting from here, these guys made 1% on the fall or so. A little closer to these guys, whoever bought this, and they're kind of shorting it all the way down here. Where are they going to cover their short? I mean, maybe at 538 is logical, or a little bit under, which seems like what they did. But it can still get blown through. I think that's just some day trading price action. It's early in the day, 9:49. But feel free to comment below if I'm wrong. But I think we are going to go lower. Just looking at this. But just because we're going to go lower doesn't mean now is a horrible time to buy, because 4 or 5, we're down about almost exactly 4% from here. This is an ideal place to get in if you're not in yet, especially on SPY. And other things, I wouldn't say the entire market's not the same. Like, I would look at Tesla. Yeah, it's at 410, 400. Yeah, it looks scary in the 1 month. It was up 36%. Now it's only up 15. Only 15. It's up 55% in the past 3 months. Year to date, I mean, it's pretty powerful right now. Yes, I had a lot of consolidation, not doing much before this pop, but it's at 410 right now. It's not even at 361. or previous resistance. About 360 is previous resistance. It's all the way, it's not even at 400, it's at 410. So like it's still pretty darn high. And is support going to be at the tip of this? I don't think so. I think the hardest point of resistance was about 360. And I mean, on Tesla, that would be ugly. Even buying this dip by 410, well, it's like a 10%, 15%. Yeah, 12% drop from here on Tesla would be, that could happen in 2 days, 3 days, 4 days. That can happen this week, next week. But it wouldn't be nice. It wouldn't be nice to lose 15% just like that. But same thing with SPY. SPY's beautiful right here, but it could still go down another few percent. Yeah, 1% lower. It's not a huge deal. But I think ideally what people want, they want a real cheap price. I think they want under 130. They can want whatever they want, but 0.50 to now, what's 1.5% lower than where we are now. And we'll see. It's still early in the day. There's some volume because it's being day traded. What happens when there's less volume? What happens when people are a little bit more fearful right now from buying the dip because of just looking at the chart? I don't know. We'll see. We're going to get, maybe we go down. I think, support could be 535 previous resistance, 536, 537, and we're at 538, and it's kind of getting bought up, 538 flat. But I assume, we're not going to come off the tips. We're going to go to the more solid areas of support. But just 530 just seems juicy. So I think 530 is possible from lows here. 0.56 to 0.50. It's only 0.6 basis points, 0.6%. So don't FOMO in on the day trade, on the day chart. Be patient. And yeah, you can watch the market, sure, but just be patient if you're not already in. Sure, you can grab a few shares or, nothing I'm telling you here is financial advice. Do whatever you want, but this is what I'm doing. I got 13.5. Sure, I'll grab one share here. See how the volume's looking. Looks it should be pushing up right about now. Yeah. Yeah, I'll be patient. Watch, it's gonna push up, and it's just it's just not. Why would it hold? Why would it hold? You're saying it's just this is okay. We're down 0.5%. We're down nearly a full percent. Yeah, come on. We're gonna get rejected right around here before 539, 530. Watch 539, 538. This is where we need to hold. Will we get rejected right here, or are we gonna come back up and reclaim the 540s? And this today was a dip buy on a Tuesday, but I don't know. Could just follow the trend. The trend is your friend. That's what they say. Once you're in a trend, that's it takes a decent amount to move it. It could be a Friday, it could be an entire weekend, it could be some news, could be. But in the short term, it could take 2 weeks, could take a couple days, but we shall see. So far, we bounced off 538. We're up $1. That's like 0.25%. We're gonna repeat the pattern probably of what's happened right here. A lot of people say don't follow patterns, but as you can see here, kind of see what's going on here on the 1 week. Weakness. $3. Drop. Reclaim some of it. Most of it. Yep. And then drop. Because what happens here? The main money bought it, sold it, bought it back to the pretty much same level because the same amount of money, not much retail, and then they drop it. They sold out. Some retailers getting caught up here, and not much consolidation. Retailers getting caught up here, not much consolidation. Retailers getting caught up here, not much consolidation, and the next buy is about, I guess again at 538 on the day chart. So we'll see. Maybe we go 538 again, bounce back to, like 539. Right now we just went to 539.50. Maybe we go to 539 and then get rejected 539.50 or something, or 539. I mean, we'll see right here. I'll stay with you for a minute. It's 9:57 a.m., nearly 10 a.m. And also, this was saying something about gold numbers. I don't know. This is cool, though. I've never seen anything like that. Tapping the gold here. Earn a limited edition solid gold card by referring 10 friends to Robinhood. Do I have 10 friends? I have nearly 150 subscribers. Are you guys my friends? I hope so. I believe I'm your friend. I make this content for free to help you guys out. And, I could just be doing this on my own. That's what I've been doing. But in my recent gains of around 15K in a few months or so on the account, recovering what I lost, and, the bull market and the state and everything, I decided I wanted to make a channel and, post my experience and my journey and kind of just document it. Wouldn't it be cool to see your account down $10,000, $15,000, which you can see it was about $10,000 or so in the beginning of one of my first few videos. And then one day your account's like up plus 50 grand or 10 grand, 50 grand, 100 grand, $1 million. Like, it'd be awesome to see. So that's what I'm doing. And if you guys want to help me get this gold card, I'll make a video of the gold card. It's etched in. Like, look how cool this is. This is goddamn awesome. But you're on the wait list. But I need to invite a certain amount of friends, 10 friends. So if you guys want to use my invite link, if you want to use my invite link, this is it. Leak some notes, no problem. But here it is. Type this into your URL, and you'll be able to sign up for Robinhood Gold. It's just $5 a month with my link. Maybe you'll get something for free. I know if you sign up with my code, my referral code, you'll definitely get a free share of something. It's like $500 to $500 for free. I might just get $5 though, but it's still free. You can take it out after making a deposit. Okay, you guys got that. Check my live chart, day chart. It's basically on the day chart. SPY's trying to end Tesla and whatnot, because these are the majority of my positions. I might tap it on that. They're trying to recover a bit, so we'll see. But why is it so aggressive? Ask yourself, guys. Because it's manipulated. This is so aggressive. You're telling me 538? Yeah, it's a good buy. But bouncing that fast, you're up $2, exactly $2. That, like, exactly $2 from in 20 minutes. And then now it's just going to all dump at a similar time? Like, okay. Okay, that's not market manipulation. Oh, look at that. Just tons of price action in a short period. It's going to try to we're going to try to reclaim 950. Okay, but it's under 540. You're still under, you still think you're doing okay, but in reality, you're under the 540.18. And that's a low. You want to stay above 540.50 or stay above 541, 542. But ideally, you want to stay above, 547 and whatnot to remain bullish. But we're in a bearish um, pattern here. I mean, this is potentially, a negative sign here. This pendant could just drop to fill the base, but we shall see. 538.50. I mean, I think what could happen is this was such a large move, and this was such a large move. We do have a lot of chop here. We can get a move a little bit under the 538, the last support, which I'm expecting. I've been talking about, and even just a little bit under 530 would be crazy. 21, like a 3% down from here. But we'll see. That was a nice spike there. Are they done for the day? Look at that, 10 a.m. It's 10:02 a.m. Telling me these guys just, all right, market's about to close, or morning's over. We did our, few hours. Let's buy a bunch of calls here. Made about 0.5%, made a couple $1 million, billions, whoever, who knows. And now let's take some profits. Let's see. These guys are trying to push it higher. Maybe they're trying to push it to, honestly, it's going to get rejected most likely above around 540. I don't think it's going to hold this 540, but we'll see. But it's going to, I think they're just going to take profits right on here. Going to be some retail boys that caught this, and it's just going to go sideways around 539 and eventually just, wake up tomorrow, probably this week, to a lower low. I mean, the start of a new month. I've been telling you guys in previous videos, I go off a lot of patterns and support and resistance, and it's been pretty good lately. And what I've learned is, one of the patterns I've noticed is the months and the weeks. Between 2 weeks, 2-week marks, and the beginning, there's changes, there's fluctuations. So you can notice about 2 weeks, there's a high. Like a high for the moment here. This is considered a high at the time being from this low. End of the month. Look at that. End of the month. Drop. About halfway through the month. Another position here. End of the month. Basically needs an all-time high, basically. Overextended a little bit more. Consolidated because there's a lot of buyers from this previous point. And then about halfway through the month, drop. They tried to fuck us up with that pattern. Excuse my language. Right around here. And guess what? End of the month. Probably drop, man. Down direction, but it could be the first week of the next month we get that. I don't know. Maybe, are we really going to get that pop? I mean, we could. I think we could go a little bit lower and then get that pop. But we've been completing the base here. It'll be some real weakness if we don't hold this 538. But we got to bounce here at about 530. It's only registering 538, 540. But we did get a bounce about 533. I think I bought a share at 533, 534 on here. So I would be cautious. I love how it doesn't show on the Vanguard. Like, why doesn't it show? Is it because the candlesticks? Maybe. So I definitely bought a share at 533. Yeah, look at that. 533 flat. Amazing timing. 4:25 a.m., 5:33. December 20, 4:30 a.m. Flat on the day now. Didn't hold the 540. Getting rejected. We'll see. Like, didn't even want to go above 540 for 1 cent. Some people walking by here. Damn, that lady thick. She needs to get a gym membership. Is what she needs. God damn. Okay. Sorry, this is a super long video, but I hope you're just, enjoying your breakfast. And, you can watch my videos instead of, do you guys understand how I became this person? Instead of watching some little gaming, some little bullshit, some little memes, I turned my entertainment hours, time, watching some TV when I'm eating, when you're on the toilet, you're on your weekend, watching your phone, playing an app game. Instead of doing any of that, I don't do any of that anymore. I really don't. It's very rare. What I do now is I'm bored. I want some entertainment. I'll watch stock videos. I'll watch the updates on the market. I'll watch financial news is kind of bullshit. They don't really know what they're talking about. They'll give you a bit of a direction, but if you watch a lot of it, you'll kind of know the general sentiment that they're trying to push, and that can help you a little bit. But it's a bit of a time waste. But YouTube are people that are in the market right now. Retail investors. This is who you should be listening to. But none of this is financial advice, as I always say. Look, it's not holding 540. Just talking to myself here. Do whatever you want. Always do your due diligence. But past 100 years, SPY has an average return of 10.2%. Past year, we're up 24, nearly 30%. Insane. And I should be sitting at my security post over there, but I've been in my car the entire time the past hour or so. They haven't noticed. Pretty great. So, strong recovery, back to nearly even. So hopefully we get rejected. Well, I don't know why it's nearly even. Tesla's not joking. It's not going to mess around with that. It's going to show you like the base is probably 400, but most likely the base is like right around here. Probably about 400 to 490. It's very volatile stock. Fluctuates a lot. Same thing with SPY, but SPY fluctuates a lot less. But we'll see. It's going to try right now. It's going to try to push. They bought this dip. Big money bought the dip. Retail sold off a little bit, as you can see. Short period, short move. And then see what happens. Are they gonna, they got a little bit of profit. There's not much volume, so maybe they're just gonna cut their profits. The main volume. We'll see. Or are they gonna pump it higher? Get that little, give the people what they want. Pump it to like 142 or so. A little bit under 142. I don't know, but I think they do want to let people know that it's bearish. The algorithm, and like the trading bots and shit. This is why we do technical analysis, because this is what the algorithm and the trading bots, the patterns, this is kind of what they do. If you follow them closely and you're a human, you're smart, you can kind of learn how the robot works. Look at that. New low in the short term. There's a new low from the highs. It was about 585. And that's retail probably buying it up. But we'll see. When it's a strong move, they want retail to kind of consolidate the stock a little bit, put their money in, and then they're like, okay, is there enough money? Is there not enough money? Are we going to shoot it up? Are we going to put it down? They're just trying to make money off you guys in the short term. But the guys that this is the house. This is the stock market. This is like gambling. But if you want to make money on the up and down on the trend here, you have to get on the thing here. Sorry, this lady was walking by from my work. Good thing she didn't glance at me. Didn't bat an eye. 1,000 yards stale. Amazing. Okay. So the retail held that. And I guess they're going to wait till it, pushes a little bit higher or so, or not hold this and drop. But we'll see. So all you can do is be patient. It's not good to watch charts for hours and hours, but I don't have much things to do. I'm just chilling at my job. Maybe someone needs me somewhere. I don't know. But if they do and it's really serious, they'll just call me or something. But if not, you get fired, this and that. Just a bad security guard. No, no, no. I'm a great security guard. I'm a soldier at heart. Love protecting people. And, of course, I got to collect a paycheck too. I got to eat. Um, just watching the market. It's nice. Some weakness in the market after tons of bullishness. So if you bought here, if you bought the 538 or 537, 535 even, I told you it went to 533, you're still up a few percent. Now, I think when I would buy the initial dip, in my experience, I would still be down money in the short term because the initial dip it's fewer than more common, to where that initial dip is just one short dip and it just keeps going higher. I mean, we're getting a double dip here. Could be some manipulation, where we go back to 545, as I was saying before, 2% up, and they should be, and I should be buying this heavily, but it's better to be patient. I got to leave soon here and grab a bite for breakfast. I probably should have done that within the last half an hour that I've been sitting here, because no one's been moving around. But, who knows, in the next half hour, they're going to be like, "Oh, where's security? He's getting a meal." They don't want me leaving for lunch. They want me to, they're like, "Oh, you can DoorDash. You can DoorDash your meal to work." Yeah, let me just spend another, whatever amount of money on a delivery when I can just drive myself. It's like nearly the price of the meal, the delivery these days. What am I, I'm paying for two or something? No, I'm going to drive to the place 10 minutes away, get some food, whatever. 5 minutes away, 2 minutes away. There's places nearby, and I'm just going to get some food and come back. Oh, what if something happens when you're gone for 5 minutes? Okay, then hire a second guy. Oh, you don't want to hire a second guy? You're too cheap? Okay, well, you don't care about safety that much. Oh, sorry, I'm ranting, and what happened? Somehow, I was right. Am I a great guesstimator? Yes, but what I'm telling you is not nonsense, because the proof is in the pudding. It's not holding. Look at that. Just dropped $1. How does it drop $1? Because big money decided to move down. They're like, all right, got a little bit of retailers in here. Tiny bit of consolidation. We took some money. All right, let's dip it. Probably rebuy about $39.50. Okay, the rebuy, the retailers are going to buy around here. So we just made some money, flew past them down there, shorted those guys. And now we're gonna buy back around around the time that they want, and then we're gonna pump it a little higher than this, probably 541. Give you a little idea of give you some hope. It's gonna maybe hit 541 or 540.50, which is the 540.50 we were looking at before, and then get rejected further. But who knows? But that's what I'm guessing. I'm a decent guesstimator. That's why I'm able to survive in this market. But survive so far. We don't know. Next pandemic happens next week, next year, whatever, and it's a goddamn blown head gasket. You got to pray to Allah, God, whatever you got, Donald Trump, Kamala Harris. You better pray once the market really crashes. If you don't have money and you're not really working, because you want to have, I have 18,000 in cash and 13.5K in the SPY here. So I have a decent amount, but I would rather have the SPY at about 10K or 8K, a little bit less, because of the weakness in the market. Where did I buy that one share? At 539? Yeah, I did. Basically at 540. So I'm a retail idiot too. Why did I buy there? Could have bought it at 538, $2 cheaper. But I'm smart enough to sell when I see a weakness. So, yep. It's going to try to make some type of base, consolidate a little bit, and then probably not really hold it and just be some more weakness, because the overall trend and the retailers are going to sell and the big guys are going to sell. It's going to go back down here. and then they're going to buy it back up, and then it's going to blah, 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 $1 up, $2 down. Okay. It's going to make new lows. And then, but I think I mean, I'm just guesstimating here like anyone else, but just looking at the charts in my experience and technical analysis, I think we are going to chop around here and go a little bit lower because of last time we hit the 533. Unless now, because we hit that 533 and now big money is going to make the new support, about 535, 540. We're going to see. But we're not really holding the 540 though. So it tells us that's not true. The 538 is holding though, which is higher than the previous low of about 533, which I showed you. I bought a share. I told you about 3 times here if you've been paying attention to the video. I'm just reminding you in case you aren't paying attention to the video. And those 2 times we did break below that 50-day moving average, which is not a good sign for the bulls. Down 50 cents from the highs of this short move here, the short term 10 a.m. to about now. That's about the end of the video. I'm going to make another update soon and let you know what's going on. Whether I'm buying, I'm selling, I'm going to show you my position. And in the next 7 hours, I'm going to show you what's going on here. What a New Year's reward. I'm going to show you what this is. Hopefully I catch that. I'm very sorry for the ones that don't catch that. I'm giving you this warning. I'm making this long video for you guys. I hope you guys have a great day. Subscribe, comment, watch my shorts if you need some entertainment, and follow the right things. Don't let nonsense into the mind. Don't distract yourself with a bunch of bullshit. Have room for the good stuff. Pay attention. Have a good day. Eat healthy. Go to the gym. I'll see you in the next video.